Fuck, you awake? We getting you out of here.
So as we all know, Hollywood has some special powers. One of these powers is that they can bring any famous person back to life through the form of a movie. And you know, this said movie is usually really interesting, factually correct, and doesn't make any extraordinary claims, let's say. And they don't actually bring the famous person back to life, they just do so metaphorically. But so some movies take a different path and don't really follow these guidelines at all. So the majority of these Hollywood movies are amazing. You know, Get Rich or Die Trying, All Eyes on Me, Notorious, Straight Outta Compton, they all have one thing in common. The movie is filmed as if you're the actual rapper themselves. And you know, for us suburban white kids, that's something we all want to live. They tend to portray every negative and positive aspect of living the life of a rapper. And you're completely absorbed in the movie. You are there, you're Biggie, you're Tupac for an hour and a half. Alright, so let's stop talking about other movies and let's get into the meat of this video. The actual movie that's coming out about Tupac in 2021. It's called Tupac: The Great Escape from UMC. And right from the get-go, we've an issue. So as you can see, the title implies that the movie is going to be about Tupac being alive. And if you were ever 10 years old, you definitely searched up conspiracy theories about Tupac's death. I mean, I know I did. I spent like 2 weeks straight just looking up YouTube videos about why Suge Knight killed Tupac and how Tupac is just living in Cuba, you know, whatever. However, I'm not 10 years old anymore, I'm 20, and you know, I've changed my opinion on that matter, quite obviously. You know how 2012 was the return of Tupac? Yeah. So the only reason I found out about this movie was because some news agency decided to cover this absolute monstrosity. So yeah, let's get into that.
Well, Trisha and Todd, part of Tupac's legend is that he'd been shot 5 times and survived before that fateful night here in Las Vegas in 1996. And because of that, Tupac's legacy has always been linked to Vegas. But a local filmmaker says Tupac shouldn't be connected to Vegas because he died here, but because this is where he made his great escape. Hold
up. So if you didn't take that title seriously, this man actually thinks that Tupac dipped out of UMC. Now, this dude's smoking some next level crack. Oh my god. Alright, so the story's a bit weird and pretty disrespectful, but you know, some movies make it work. You know, they're just fantastic production quality, you know, 10 out of 10 actors, and just are overall good movies despite what people think about the overall idea of the movie. You know what I mean? I can't really name any, but I'm sure they're out there.
Going straight to the point. After the shooting, what's next?
Most people would agree with official reports that after being shot, rap icon Tupac Shakur was taken to UMC where he died 6 days later. But local filmmaker Rick Boss has an alternate ending.
This movie is about Tupac actually escaping from the University Medical Center here in Vegas and relocating to New Mexico, getting protection from the Navajo tribe.
Bro, this is exactly the type of dude that wears his name on a snapback. Come on. And also, why on earth would Tupac escape to New Mexico and still be there all these years afterwards? I can really understand escaping to Cuba. It's far away from everything that Pac was involved in, and I mean, come on, it's a tropical island. The weather's gonna be fantastic 24/7 and you're surrounded by beaches. But New Mexico? Like, that's not far away from Vegas or LA. Oh my bad, I finally figured it out. Once you look at these 3 locations on the map, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and New Mexico, guess what you get? A triangle. I'm so sorry for doubting your beliefs, Mr. Boss. I'll never do it again, you were completely right. Case closed, that's it, video's over.
Boss says when the rapper arrived to Las Vegas for fight night, he was informed of a planned hit on him. Now that's when the escape plan came into fruition, from planting a double in Suge Knight's BMW to a strategic aerial exit.
When certain FBI agencies are looking for you, the first thing they're gonna do is block the airport so you can't travel out. So the best way to escape is through helicopter, private helicopter, to another state.
FBI agents can't go onto tribal land without the tribal council's permission. Boss says that's why Navajo land in New Mexico made for the perfect hideout. And while many may dismiss the premise as fiction, Boss says the information for the script came from people in Tupac's family and circle.
There is so much wrong with that clip that I don't even know where to start. Alright, but let's start from the start of it. So this dude is claiming that Tupac was informed of the hit on him, and within that short time of him being informed and him getting shot, on that night, he devised this whole plan of going to live with the Navajo tribe and escaping all of his responsibilities I mean, first of all, if he was informed of a hit on him, wouldn't he just move super carefully and contact the authorities? Or something along those lines? So that makes absolutely no sense. Oh, and he also said something about a body double, right? So you're telling me this body double would knowingly sacrifice his life for Tupac's? Because someone did die in the hospital, that's evident. Autopsies are there, all that's there. So Tupac just paid some dude like, hey bro, I'm gonna get killed tonight. Could you take the rap from me and, die? What the fuck?
I mean, you can write a fiction. You can write a fiction story, but this is not fiction. This is facts through certain people that I know.
Alright, so he really just said that. He goes on to explain how he used to know Snoop Dogg and G Money, and that his dad knew Tupac's mother through the Black Panther movement. Alright, fair enough, but you don't have to mention loose connections with Tupac and then claim that those connections, those very, very loose connections, have entrusted you, Rick Boss, with crucial information of Tupac being alive. What the fuck, man? Seriously. I mean, I also understand the whole Navajo tribe thing, kind of, but it still makes no sense. Why would Tupac, the man that quoted, "I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward," and the person that constantly fought for black rights, escape all of his responsibilities and abandon everyone around him and go live with the Navajo tribe like a coward? Why? It's just really disrespectful. I don't get why this man is bringing this up right now.
He's gone, but he lives on, like you said, like his mother said. He lives on through all of us, through our memories, through our hearts, through our tribute.
This film is still in production, and Boss says it will likely come out sometime next year.
Alright, so that's the guy that's going to be playing Tupac, and please tell me why this Tupac looks like he was born in Cuba and not escaped to Cuba. I mean, he could be a fantastic actor, and we'll see that in the trailers coming next, but seriously, if you're going to try to make a good biopic, get someone that looks like the person you're making the biopic about. Like, I mean, in Notorious, in All Eyes on Me, in Straight Outta Compton, all of them had people that at the very least, resemble the person that the movie is about. And they did a pretty good job with it. But I mean, kudos to Cuban Tupac. At least he's not following Rick Boss's crazy theories and holding on to some false reality. He actually believes that Tupac has passed away a long time ago, and it will stay that way, unfortunately, but the world's not a happy place. So shout out to him for that at least. Alright, so now that we've that interview out of the way, we finally get to have a look at the trailers of this beautifully made movie. It is a genuine work of art. It does not look like it was made in Windows Movie Maker back in 1999. The budget of it rivals Avatar, I promise you that. Just have a look at it and you will see for yourself. It's amazing.
COINTELPRO think they have this all worked out? Make the switch with the double. We exit them through the double doors, wherever it fucking takes. We have someone on the inside.
Pac, you awake? We getting you out of here.
I mean, right from the get-go, I questioned the legitimacy of this movie, but after seeing these trailers, I mean, I can't say much more. First of all, didn't they say that Tupac had this whole thing planned out? That he's gonna get killed and he's gonna escape to the Navajo tribe, la la la. So tell me, why are these two goofy-looking men waking him up in the hospital, telling him that it's time to go? Like, I mean, bro, he knows. He's the one that planned all this, right? And the fuck is he doing in the hospital in the first place if he's not the one that got shot? Oh my god.
What's up?
How you doing?
I heard they're gonna try to put a hit out on me.
Alright, so my theory about Cuban Pac actually being a decent actor and us forgiving him is completely incorrect. First of all, dude sounds nothing like Tupac, bro doesn't have Tupac's skin tone, and this is certainly his first movie ever, because dude doesn't know how to act. I'm a better actor and I don't act.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know they're gonna try to kill me.
Yeah, motherfuckers are gonna try.
So you gotta have Devin Clark sitting in Suge Knight's BMW, the front seat. I don't even want Suge to know that we did the switch.
Why does Tupac have a $2 chain on, and why is he only walking with one person at the height of the East Coast West Coast beef? It's just a question. Can I get an answer? No, you can't get an answer for that. And also, Suge could smell shit from a mile away. If you put another person in front of Suge that wasn't Pac, he'd know. I'm pretty sure he'd know. He spent enough time with Tupac. Alright, so on a final note, I have two theories about this movie. Either Rick Boss knows exactly what he's doing and he's playing a massive troll on everybody, or he's just a horrendous producer and director. I mean, it's probably the latter one, but you do what you want, Rick Boss. You do what you want, but really, this ain't it for me, Chief. This ain't it.